Levan Saginashvili jokingly made a comment about JODI LARRATT that Devon may not like. Full interview link will be in the description. So first of all, Devon mentioned something exciting and surprising. He said that East versus West rules in fact suit him well, especially when it comes to defeating Levan Saginashvili. It is better for him than the King of the Table rules, which was surprising because in King of the Table, he got auto straps. Straps were gifted in that match to both the arm wrestlers, but at East vs West, Devon will have to slip. And not many people believe that Levan can defeat Devon without the straps, but surely there is a small percentage of people who believe that, but Devon isn't included in that percentage because he has publicly said that if I cannot slip against Levan, then there is no point in having that super match because he will be just way too strong. Slipping won't be a difficult thing. If we take a look at the rules, so what's the difference? The main difference is 3 fouls at King of the Table versus 2 fouls at East versus West. I would assume 3 fouls would suit Devon LARRATT better because he wants to tire Levan Saginashvili out. So this part is kind of confusing, and the other rule is about running fouls. King of the Table has running fouls and East versus West does not have running fouls, but they have an even advanced or higher version of that. Because small fouls will not be called, the match will continue and nobody gets a foul. At least at King of the Table, someone gets a running foul, still the match continues. So that's the basic difference. I'm not sure how these things are going to in fact support Devon in defeating Levan. I don't think so. Then there was the discussion of the legacy hammer. Devon asked Levan if he has already gotten his name printed on the hammer, and Levan said no, he didn't get time to do that, but he will for sure do that before the super match. And Engin didn't want any part of this conversation. He immediately stopped these two from talking about Legacy Hammer and told Devon to focus on the East versus West belt. I wouldn't be surprised if Engin tells Levan not to bring the Legacy Hammer in Istanbul at East versus West 12, because that's a hammer, a trophy from a future rival competition. Maybe WL is coming back, but this makes sense. Why would Engin or anyone else allow someone else's trophy at their own event? Whoever defeats Devon gets injured. So this was a new fact revealed on the show. I was not aware of that. So Gennady Quickvinia defeated Devon, got injured before Devon can take his revenge. Now, I think in the future, Devon would for sure want a rematch against Gennady Quickvinia. Levan defeated Devon, and same thing with Levan. Levan also got injured in 2023, and this is a comeback match and Devon wants that revenge. I'm sure there may be some more examples like that from the past if they are claiming it as a fact, but this thing was interesting. There was a comment from the fans saying that Levan couldn't even answer the questions by himself. He has his wife besides him who is telling Levan what to say and what not to say. So Levan did not really like that. He said that no, she has no part in that conversation, absolutely zero. And unlike Devon's wife JODI, my wife doesn't have to scream in order for me to win the super match. I can do that without that kind of support. Now Devon didn't really respond to that in any way, but he for sure wouldn't have liked that, but the fans really enjoyed that comment. Other than that, Levan called the Ottawa High Hookers Arm Wrestling Club a group of small children. Devon cannot really practically train for Levan Saginashvili while arm wrestling with those caliber arm wrestlers. That was Levan's thought, because Levan said that I am here training with world level athletes, world champions like Irakli Zirakashvili. How can Devon match that with his training with the Ottawa High Hookers? So far it's quite clear that Levan is more than willing to engage in these trash talks, and so far most of the trash talks have been coming from Levan. Devon, on the other hand, he's kind of restricting himself this time from these trash talks. He basically says and repeats one thing over and over again, that Levan does not stand a chance. He's going to defeat Levan 4-1 or 4-0. But there is one thing that really pissed Levan Saginashvili off, and that was Devon's comment about the Hermes Gasparini super match. First, Devon asked what happened in the Hermes match. What went wrong? Why did you need the oxygen tank? By now, we know that Levan can easily take the oxygen tank jokes, so that was not a problem. But then Devon mentioned that the referees gave Levan the third round. When Levan was in a disadvantageous position, he was about to be floor pressed by Hermes Gasparini. He escaped that situation with the help of the referees because it should have been a running foul. The referee stopped the match, which gave Levan another restart. and in that restart he won that match. So basically Levan won that entire match due to the mercy of the referees. If it wasn't like that, then Hermes would have beaten him again and again. Now that was something combined with the comments of Devon about the 2017 Sabin Bedulescu match. These things really pissed Levan off, and he was saying, I feel pity for you. That's really sad that you are bringing up these matches and you're talking like that. So finally, Devon was able to find something to make Levan Saginashvili mad. And there was one confusion that was clear towards the end of the interview, and that was about the shutout stakes in the Levan versus Hermes match. The deal was that Levan needed to win all 4 rounds, only first 4 rounds, and after that the shutouts are over. Levan won the first 4 rounds, but still Hermes Gasparini's stakers got paid because he won the last couple of rounds, which shouldn't have been the case. Devon is looking into this case once again. So if you won on Hermes, maybe, of course, they cannot take the money back from you, but should they have to pay the people who put money on Levan? Well, I think so. It's an interesting situation. Thanks for watching. Like the video and subscribe.